Everybody, welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Drew Sims, and for the past 2 years, I've been living out of my Jeep as a freelance photographer and filmmaker, and today I'm out in Central Oregon doing 2 nights of winter camping. This is going to be my last winter camping of 2020, so I wanted to make it a good one. I was initially headed up to Mount Baker in Washington, but weather's been pretty much variable everywhere on the West Coast right now. Mount Baker got rain all last week, and the weather didn't look great this week, so I headed down to Central Oregon, but even now it's been kind of on and off rain since I've been here. If you saw those clips of me near the waterfall, that was this morning, and I was down a little south from where I'm at now. It said it was supposed to be dumping snow. There was supposed to be about 5 inches over 24 hours, but it was raining the entire morning. So I packed up the Jeep and headed up north a bit to where I'm at now. And as you can tell, it's absolutely beautiful, and there's a ton of snow right now. But before we get into the bulk of the video, I want to mention this week's sponsor, and that is backcountry.com. Backcountry.com is a huge online retailer of all things outdoor gear. If you guys saw my last winter camping vlog, you know that my biggest complaint was that my feet were pretty much wet and cold the entire time I was camping. So this month, I've been hooked up with the North Face Chillcat Evo 2 boots. These are a designated pair of winter boots. They have a rubber outer shell, but are also super insulated. So my feet have been warm and dry the last couple days running around in the mud and the snow. Backcountry.com also challenged me to get out and do some winter hiking. So tomorrow I'm headed up to Crater Lake to do some snowshoeing. This month I've been hooked up with the Atlas All Mountain snowshoe poles as well as the Atlas Apex Trail 30-inch snowshoes. I've only ever rented snowshoe gear before, so this will be a fun experience to have a pair that actually fit my feet and are a little more high quality than the ones you get from rentals. Backcountry.com is running a huge sale at the end of this month, so make sure you guys look in the description to check that out. And don't forget to use my discount code at checkout. But yeah, thank you to Backcountry.com for sponsoring this video and pushing me to get out and do some actual winter hiking. If you guys enjoy this type of content and enjoy these vlogs, make sure to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a ton and helps me to be able to continue life on the road and continue to be able to share videos like this for you guys. But yeah, gonna drive around a little bit from here, try to find a decent spot to park the Jeep and get camp going. So I ended up buying some dry firewood just because I knew, pretty much everything out here is wet right now, covered in snow. So I'm gonna use this stuff to get the fire going and then surround the main fire pit with all these wet logs that I just cut up. Hopefully that'll dry them out and they'll be able to burn. I'm also going to make a smaller little fire pit next to this big one. I've never cooked over fire before with a cast iron skillet, but everything I've been reading says that you want to cook over the coals. So I'm gonna have this big fire going, take the coals from that, put it in the smaller fire pit next to it, and just feed that smaller pieces of wood, and hopefully I'll be able to cook off of that. So this is what I'll be cooking with. This is just a little pop-up grate that I bought from, I think it was Dick's Sporting Goods. It was like 10 bucks. Gonna do dinner pretty early tonight. It's about 4 o'clock right now. And I wanna have dinner going and have the fire going before it gets dark. So we'll go ahead and get started. Similar to last vlog, I'm gonna start first by putting a little paper towel down, just scraping some pieces off to help get some fire starter and a little bit of kindling. Also using fire starters. I know some people will give me some crap and say it's cheating to use them, but it's pretty tough when everything's wet, and these will help out a ton. So. Now that we got the fire going, I'm gonna start prepping everything and have it ready. Gonna let that burn for a bit to get some coals. But before we get started, probably the most important part. Last vlog, I somehow forgot beer. Definitely not gonna make that mistake twice. Instead of moving everything over, I'm just gonna go ahead and cook over the fire. It's burning out a little bit now, and there's some hot coals in the bottom, so I'm gonna use that. And once I'm done cooking, I'll get the fire going again. I really outdid myself this time. This is so freaking good. This is the first time, like I said, I've cooked over fire. Definitely going to be doing this again. Morning, guys. It's about 9 a.m. right now. Had a bit of a late start to the morning. As you can see, the Jeep is in a different spot than it was last night. Around 3 a.m. the wind was just absolutely crazy, so I moved the Jeep and faced the hard shell, taking the kind of the brute force of the wind, and that quieted down a ton. But a long night last night, having to get up, and got up this morning for sunrise. Pretty cloudy, so I slept till about 8 and then hiked around for about 30 minutes. I threw some footage in for you guys there. But it's funny, I got blue skies over here, blue skies over there, and then absolutely dark clouds behind me. So not really sure what Crater Lake's gonna be like today, but excited to get out and do some snowshoeing. And yeah, gonna get breakfast going really quick. I think I'm gonna do blueberry pancakes today because I got a long day ahead of me. And then gonna pack up the Jeep and head to Crater Lake. Starting to warm up a little bit, but the snow falling down is pretty wet right now, so I'm gonna throw an extra rain jacket on. It's warm enough just to be wearing this t-shirt, which is crazy. Should be a good day of snowshoeing for sure. right, I'm going for the flip. Woo. Breakfast is done. I'm absolutely stuffed. It's always worth taking a little extra time to cook a good meal while you're on the road, especially when it's cold out. And yeah, gonna head to Crater Lake now. Hopefully we'll be there by about 11, be on the trail by 11:30 at the latest. Going to clean up the Jeep and pack everything up. Well, I'm officially stuck. I was trying to take a little shortcut instead of just going back the way that I came into camp yesterday. I tried to do a shortcut to get to the road, and the road is literally a quarter mile that way, but now I'm stuck in about 2 feet of snow. Tried to dig it out really quick and just get out in four-wheel drive low, but it's not moving at all. So I've got the winch, but I can't really use it right now since I need to back up, not move forward. I might try to use the winch off of one of these trees up here to kind of push me out of the hole that I'm in right now, just to get a little momentum. And then dig out the tires, I guess, and try to throw my floor mats from the front and passenger seat underneath the front two tires, almost as a max track, and see if that works. This is what I get for trying to take a shortcut, and let's hope I can get out of here. This was a great lesson for me, and a good reminder to know when to turn around. I've not been stuck like this in probably a year and a half. I think the last time I really had to dig myself out was on the Salt Flats in Utah, and I forgot how much I enjoyed this. So I've been at it for about 30 minutes now, almost done with the digging, and then hopefully we'll be out of here soon, and thinking I'll get to Crater Lake around noon, eat a quick lunch, and then be snowshoeing by 12:30. I think I hear a car coming up behind me, so hopefully this guy can tow me out, even though I'm pretty much 5% away from being done.
Stand up here. Oh yeah, I'll hold some tension. And here we go. There it is. Alright, you're good.
Cool truck stuff, cool tow stuff, whole thing loud. Did you do that?
I didn't, yeah, I'm vlogging right now. I was vlogging like getting out of there.
We're gonna put that on the old Tacoma, what is this, Jeep? That's what I'm gonna...
I'll take shit for that.
But they won't just show the Florida plates, they'll be like, oh, it's okay.
Yeah, Drew. Thank you guys.
No problem, man. Enjoy the rest of your trip.
Yeah, you too. Just got towed out by a Tacoma. Probably take a lot of for that on this video. Well, that was a very, very long day, to say the least. I ended up getting back to my Jeep a little bit after sunset and then drove about 25 minutes where I'm at now. I'm just right outside the park entrance on a little pullout on the side of the road. Gonna sleep here tonight just so I am close by for the morning. I'm going back in for sunrise before I head out. I didn't want to have to make a long drive. Like I said, it's been a very long day, so I think it's safe to say a beer tonight is definitely the move. I guarantee I'm going to get people in the comments saying I shouldn't be drinking and driving, but I just want to assure you guys I'm parked for the night. I'm not going anywhere. Keys aren't in the ignition. In all technicality, I am home right now, sitting in my living room, and I think I deserve a beer after a very, very long day. I know last night I did a pretty elaborate meal with the shrimp, the pasta, I had the tent going, I had the fire going, but tonight is going to be pretty much the exact opposite. I'm actually going to sleep in the Jeep tonight. That's something I really haven't shown you guys before. I don't know how I'm going to really film it. It's a very small space in the back, but I'll do my best to show you guys that setup. I'm also going to show you guys one of my favorite quick meals to make. If it's raining out, if it's snowing out, if I'm tired like I am right now and I don't feel like cooking, but I do need to eat a good-sized meal, this is usually my go-to. Get the bed going first, try my best to show you that setup, and then we will get dinner going and hopefully get in bed within the next 30 minutes. Well, that's pretty much it. Like I mentioned, it's really nothing too crazy, but I do think it's super important to have some kind of interior bed if you plan on doing a couple months on the road, or if you're living full time on the road. I definitely think you need it. So I'll try to film a little bit once I'm actually in the bed, but for those of you that are claustrophobic, this is a warning in advance. Maybe to skip over that part, but let's go ahead and get dinner going. So dinner tonight, like I said, is going to be literally 5 minutes. We're going to be doing Idaho instant potatoes. You literally just boil 2 cups of water, toss this in there, and it's absolutely delicious. And also going to be doing a little chicken sausage with it as well. And to speed things up just a little bit more, I'm going to be using the jet boil to heat up the 2 cups of water. Like I said, nothing really too fancy, but it's a warm meal. It's really filling, and as you just saw, it literally took 5 minutes, so. All right, well, finally in bed, absolutely wiped right now. I usually run blackout shades around the windows, but because I'm getting up for sunrise and because I'm in the middle of the woods and there's nobody here, I'm not going to do that tonight. What's nice, though, is the blackout shades are Velcro, and the Velcro actually hooks directly on to this like felt material that's on the inside of the hardtop, so that's nice. And yeah, I will see you guys in the morning. All right, well, that pretty much wraps up this vlog. Just had a pretty insane morning here at Crater Lake. That sunrise was one for the books, and excited. I stuck around for the morning. Been really enjoying this winter camping and being out in the snow, and excited to bring more videos like this for you guys come 2021. This will be my last upload of 2020, so I just want to thank you guys for all the support. It means a lot. You guys are the reason I'm able to continue to do stuff like this and to continue to be able to share my life on the road with you. And all the messages, all the emails, all the comments here on YouTube mean a lot to me, and I really appreciate all the support. So I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. From here, I'm headed back to Salt Lake and then flying back home to Florida for Christmas. It'll be a good break from the road, and it'll be nice to have a real bed and a real shower and a full indoor kitchen. I'm very excited to spend some time with some family and excited to be back on the road come 2021. If you guys haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram at drew.sims. And as always, I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys next time.